So with the summer season finally ending, I wanted to talk about one anime that I've really been enjoying. Yeah, it might not be one of the best anime of this season, but it's one I've really been enjoying a lot. And that is The Masterful Cat is Depressed Again Today. Now, this is essentially a slice of life that follows this grown woman that has a job, and then she also has this big-ass black cat that takes care of everything in her house. The cat cooks for her, cleans for her, gets food for her, literally will give her a bath because she'll be super drunk sometimes and can't give herself a bath. This man will take care of the whole household and make sure everything in the household is taken care of. It looks smooth, everything, cooks lunch for her. So like she goes to work and people are just thinking like, oh, they're like, oh, you can actually make this like type of good food, and she's just looking like, hi, yeah, sure I can. So yeah, essentially just a big ass cat that takes care of this woman that's a slob. And trust me, she's a big slob, because when we get backstory on flashbacks like on how she even met the cat and how the cat even got big, we saw that her house was disgusting. Like, I mean, piles of trash everywhere. The cat got in the house and the cat was like, oh hell no, maybe I should go back outside. That's how dirty the house was. And she was tripping over stuff. But yeah, The Masterful Cat is Depressed Again. It's been really enjoyable, and this makes me think that, yo, I need a cat like him. I need a cat like Yuuutsu, because Yuuutsu, I need one like that. If I could have a cat that takes care of everything in the house and I don't got to do nothing, that would be amazing. Especially cooking, cleaning, getting all stuff down, and going grocery shopping, all the essential things. I'm like, yeah, I need this cat right here. Why can I not have a cat? Why can't my cat act like that? I need a cat that can act like that. A cat that's actually taking care and actually bringing something to the household instead of being a lazy bum, because you know cats be some lazy bums thinking the house is theirs when it's like, nah. But yeah, I really just been enjoying it because it's kind of just one of them feel goods that you just watch. It's a slice of life you turn on, you just enjoy it because you're just watching it, and there's a lot of little funny moments between the two. There was one little like sad moment. I wouldn't really say it was sad like that. It was more just like it showed like the characters were sad, because the main girl, she went on vacation and like the cat was like gone and the cat was at home, and just showed that both of them were very sad because they were apart. And then eventually she called the house, and the cat like he eventually like is purring through the phone, because the cat, he can answer all this stuff because somehow he knows how to cook and use his whole paws and everything, because he is a big ass cat. But each episode is pretty enjoyable, and we're introduced to a different cast of characters. Especially the cast really comes from her work, because there's one guy in her work particularly who actually has met the cat, but it was the cat when it was little. But he also has like this niece that he somehow like finesses onto like the main girl, because like he's like, yo, yeah, let's meet this Sunday and do something. And then it was just to like watch his like niece, and then like the niece met Yuuutsu, and then like she calls him Yuki. And then like the funny thing is they get invited to her birthday party, and he comes, and like the funny thing is he puts a zipper on his back so people think that he's like dressed up as a cat, when it's like, no, he's not. He's just a big ass cat. So like there's a lot of people that just think that he's just somebody inside a cat, like a cat suit, when it's like, no, that's just a big ass cat. And there's like the funny thing is like the grocery store they work at, the manager that's there, he always is like, yo, can you ask this cat here to work for us? Because ever since he's got here, more people have started coming in. And that's when we have a fateful encounter with like the teenage girl that works there, because the teenage girl that works there, she's always like, yeah, why is this guy wearing a cat suit? But then she gets saved by him, and then like the main girl saves her, because like the main girl sees that like, because the teenage girl, she was getting like she wasn't really getting bullied. It was like her ex-boyfriend was trying to be, you know, trying to attack her and all that. And that's when she came through, used some kung fu moves, took him out, and now she looks up to him. And then we also have some of her co-workers, that is two women, that one of the women, she looks up to her. And the funny thing is the other woman, like it's funny because like her little sister is also the one that got saved. So it's just funny that they both look up to like the main girl, and it's kind of funny. But yeah, I really like this one because it's just a feel good anime. I love watching it each week, just seeing like what the two get into and how they're gonna do sloppy stuff. And I do like that we learn stuff from the past about like Yuuutsu and like how he's this special cat, because when they go to the one little girl's house, there's like their grandma's there. Like she wants like Yuuutsu to meet the grandma, and like he meets the grandma, and the grandma's talking about like how he's a special cat and that's why he's bigger and all this other stuff. So it kind of explains like why he's this big cat. And there's also like little things where like the main girl, she's scared to show off Yuuutsu to certain people because she thinks they're freak out, when it's like I'm pretty sure more than likely they wouldn't freak out like that. It'd just be like, oh, who's this big ass cat and why is he so goddamn big? Because there was a moment like when her mom is asking, she's like, yo, can you send me a picture of the cat and I can see how he's doing? And she was struggling, and she had to do like all these like creative things to even take a picture that it would look like a normal cat, because trust me, he's too damn big. Like that man looked like he's 6 feet tall, and he's and big, and I mean big. And the funny thing is they both sleep in the bed, because like they both get one side of the bed. That's how big he is that they each get one side of the bed. And it's hilarious because like he can't have no normal cat bed, because he's the size of a human and bigger. He's bigger than a lot of humans, especially over there. He's taller than a lot of them. He's probably like my height. That's how big he is. Like he's probably like 6'2", 6'3", because that's what he'd be looking like in the anime compared to all them other ones there. They just be looking short. But yeah, I love this anime. And it's also by Studio Gohan's, and yes, you get some of the weird angles at times, but not really much. It was mainly just the first episode, because you know Gohan's loves in their first episodes like doing all the weird angles and all that, but in the rest of the series it's usually never like that. And of course, like out of the two anime they have Aaron this season, this one's better because like the one with the girl that forgot her glasses really ain't that good. That one's kind of boring in my opinion, but this one's really enjoyable, and it's just nice seeing this cat take care of her and seeing like different situations she gets put in, because trust me, she gets drunk, and I mean she gets drunk. She goes to work and she gets hammered when they have like their little, we'll say like the little parties, after parties they have after work on certain days, and I mean she begins sloppy drunk, and it don't make sense. And this man all the time he's looking like no, because like she wants to get drunk at home, and he's like no, you're not getting drunk. I remember last time what happened when you got drunk, you almost burned down the house. So yeah, there's some nuts stuff that happens when she gets drunk, because like she's uncontrollable and she's sloppy, and then she falls asleep and all this other stuff, and he always has to take care of her. And it's just little funny things like that, seeing the banter between them, because he's always looking like, yo, can I just have like a non-stressful life? But then we also see when he doesn't have that much to do, he gets bored really easily, and then like interacting with other cats, because there's a little moment when like he saves a kitten like with the one little girl, and like they save a kitten, and the one kitten comes back again, is super attached to him, and he's looking like, yeah, like he's like, yeah, I don't want to be here, but the cat still wants to be there. So I don't know, pretty good anime. If you've been watching this season, let me know how you feel about it. If you haven't been watching, why not check it out? It's on Crunchyroll. You can hop on a pirate ship, watch it that way too though. But it's really been a really good just slice of life anime from this season that I've really been enjoying. I just like seeing the dynamic between the two characters and some of the other characters as they interact with Yuuutsu, because Yuuutsu, like I said, he's that big ass cat, and I mean he's big and he's taking care of everything, like everything in the house, and it's just really nice seeing that, just seeing the interaction between him and all the other characters in the city. And like there's an old lady that lives next door, the old lady's always just nice to him, and it's funny how they're nice to each other, and she like pays them no mind. So it's just like the main girl is like, dog, you can introduce people to your cat and like people will be fine. But I mean it is very shocking, because most people, like I said, in the anime they think it's somebody in a costume, when it's like, nah dog, that is a real ass cat. Like I mean yeah, there are furries that do dress up as stuff like that, but nah, this ain't no furry. This is just a big ass cat, man. This just because like it's supposed to be like some tail or something, some type of special cat, because that's what the old lady, the one like grandma said. She said like he's a certain type of special cat, and that's why he's that big. I know if we probably got like a season 2, or maybe the manga goes more in depth about exactly like why he is, but I know it was just that little saying, like the lady was saying that, yo, he's like this certain type of special cat, and that's why he's so big though. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel about this anime. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. If you like slice of life anime, then you'll really enjoy this one. If you like cats, then you'll really enjoy this one, especially seeing a cat that's actually taking care of the household for once, because you know how lazy cats are, you know how cats love destructing shit and like breaking stuff too, but this cat right here, he's like, nah, I'm taking care of the household though. But yeah, you enjoyed the video, why not like? If you didn't, you could dislike, subscribe, really enjoyed. But yeah, if you want me to talk about any other seasonal anime, just let me know in the comments, because I'll try and maybe get 1 or 2 more anime from this season before the fall season drops, because you know the fall season is coming out really soon. I mean really soon. And just know, if you're not following me on TikTok, follow me on there, because that's where I'm going to be talking about majority of the new anime coming out in the fall, because that's where I talk about them way more, because it's way easier for me to talk on there. And also, if you've not joined my Discord, join my Discord. There's literally a link that's down below in the description, or there's one on my community post that has the link to the Discord. You could just go there if you want to join. If you haven't joined, then join. Yeah, it's kind of like a dead-ish like Discord, but we do talk a little bit in there. So like sometimes we do have conversations, but most of the time it's kind of dead. But every once in a while we'll have some conversation though. But if you want to join, just join in there, and then maybe you can be the one that revives the Discord though. But yeah, please watch the Masterful Cat and let me know how y'all been feeling about it though. But thank you for watching this video though. Bye.